Yo, my name's Nate Rivers and I'm here for my first marathon in Bucharest, Romania. So this is currently 2 days before the big day, the marathon, and I just landed in Bucharest, Romania. So here we are in the heart of the city. I'm just dreading it a little bit, to be fair. I feel like I'm underprepared, even though I'm not. Like, genuinely, I've been training for the past 5 months pretty intensively, but I really can't say that I'm feeling confident right now because, well, obviously I've never run that much distance, and yeah, everything past 34k will be unknown zone. No, I don't know what's gonna happen to my body after I reach that. But I mean, there's no point in asking these questions right now. My training is over. Now I just need to be ready for the big day and yeah, get some rest, because obviously we didn't sleep that much during the way. Like, we spent the night on a bus and then flying there, so I didn't get that much hours of sleep. So for the next 2 days the goal will be to catch up to my sleeping schedule. I'm gonna go for a really short run now, like around 2k, just so my legs don't fall asleep before the big day. My legs are so dead. So we landed in Bucharest 2 days before the big day. After like 5 months of training? Yeah, that was about 5 months. 20 weeks. 20 weeks, so that was a bit stressing. Like, no, I feel like I was going to like a final assignment or something. Like if I failed, well, it was 5 months of training for nothing. So it was now or never. So we got Orthodox Church, abandoned building in front of me, and unfinished building there. Is that what Romania is about? 2k done. I'm still not adapted to this city. And I like being in a new city and like adapting to it, you know, like seeing how things go and everything. But doing that while knowing I have to run a full marathon in 2 days, that's a different story. Anyway, let me show you the hotel room. And here's the room. Look, very big room. No, it's basically just one bed, and that's it. But, well, at least that's a place to sleep, I guess. And we have a very nice view here. So great. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. We have a room, and yeah, I'll be able to rest. Anyway, catch you later. I was also sleep deprived the first day, which sucked, but we slept for 11 hours on the first night, so it felt better after that. We pretty much spent the whole day like sightseeing around Bucharest. You know, we wanted to see the city, the famous sites. Like, there's like this big Roman thing. There's like this Triumph Arch that I ended up seeing during the run, actually. Then of course we went to the Parliament building, which would be the start of the run and actually the finish line of the run also. So we went there to, well, I had to pick up my bib and my shirt. I was starting to be a bit stressed during the evening because it was like I couldn't find sleep because of all the noise around this hotel. It's pretty terrible, to be honest, but I mean, that's one of the cheapest hotels. My very last meal in the evening was a 4-cheese pizza. I needed the carbs, I needed the calories, and no alcohol. I was very stressed at this point. As soon as I put my headphones on, it's a different story. I can't hear anything. I can't even hear my thoughts at this point. Wow, it's becoming more real than ever. It's so cold right now. It's like 9 degrees. And yeah, don't have the right clothes for this weather, but should be fine while running, right? Anyway, I think I'm ready. I got the watch, got the headphones, got my bib, and yeah, that's all I need pretty much. So yeah, let's just go there and get it done with. The mandatory coffee. Too hot. Go!
maratonul București.
As soon as I started running, the stress went away instantly. I was just running one step at a time and going for the 42. You know, that was all I was thinking about, getting it done. I actually started a bit too strong, like I was following the 3 hours 45 minutes pacer. Well, I wasn't going for 3:45. Actually, my goal was the most important one was sub 4 hour, and the very ambitious goal I had was 3:50.
Vas-y!
Merci frérot, t'es le pote! I would recommend running the Bucharest Marathon. The organization is good, they have a lot of filling spots. I stopped every time to get at least a glass of water and a fruit, like there were a lot of fruits like apples, bananas. But the actual grinding started at around 20k. I think from around 20 to 30 I slowed down a little, so I kind of lost sight of like the 3:45 pacers. But the first time I actually stopped running was at about 28k. There was a fueling station, so I stopped to get some food, and then I like walked for like around 50 meters, and I was like, no, I have to keep going. You know, I can't stop. I can't stop now. You know, it's way too soon. And then I actually kept running until around 32k.
Allez champion! Allez!
Putain, je souffre.
T'as quasi tout fait là.
Il reste 10 bornes, ça va être les pires là.
C'est les pires, mais c'est. T'es sur la fin, t'as fait les 3 quarts là. Quasi fini.
Je suis comment niveau timing?
Niveau timing, t'es pile à l'heure. T'es pile ce que tu voulais.
Nickel.
Bah mais ça y est. Quel malade.
Mec, je te la laisse.
Vas-y.
Vas-y mec.
Gel mec.
The wall. That's like the last 10 or 12k of the marathon. That's what we call the wall, because, well, basically in your training, usually, like, you don't really go above 30k. You can go 32, 34 maybe, but maybe that's something that's missing from most training plans. Like, we don't actually have runs that go like for like the last 8k, especially for a first marathoner like me. It was like, I didn't know how I would feel after that many kilometers. What many people say is that the actual marathon starts after the 30k mark, and I actually felt that in my soul. So yeah, that's when I realized that no, 350 was not in the cards. I felt like I had no legs, you know, I was just running on fumes at this point. At this point I had to remember what I was running for, proving a point to myself, the point that I was able to actually train for something and commit to it, like train consistently for 5 months and then actually achieve what I was going for. I felt like I needed to prove this to myself. Well, I did a mixture of running and walking a little bit, so I was like, okay, you have to run the next 2Ks and then you can have a little break when you can walk. So yeah, especially the last 5K were pretty terrible, but eventually the funniest thing ever is that at the finish point, like literally 5 meters before the end, like I was starting to celebrate, you know, I was like that, and then I got cramps. I don't know, I think my medal just gave up. It was like, okay, you finished, now I'll give you the cramps. If I had gotten cramps like 1 kilometer earlier, I would probably have failed. That's it, I got the gold medal. I'm the first. Well, I should talk in the mic maybe. 18th place. No. I'm satisfied. I did like what? 355, 356 something. I'm satisfied, and never again. That's it, that's done. Thanks for watching.
What's your next project?
My next project, well, I think I'm done for marathon for now. So it won't be a running project. I mean, I want to do more things about running, but what I want to focus on the most right now is actually this channel, this YouTube channel. Now that I've proved myself that I can actually commit to something and succeed, I want to do the exact same thing to this channel. You know, I feel like it has potential and I really like doing it. So 2026 will be my year. There will be more videos in 2025, of course, because well, we're gonna travel in Bulgaria, Romania, and other countries that I just keep as a surprise for now. But then 2026 will be even crazier. I feel like that was the point of this marathon, to prove myself that, yeah, I can do it, you know. That was my statement to myself.
Toma, toma, toma. Ay, toma, toma, toma.
Refreshments.
Eh bien ça, coupé, c'est bon là.
It was like, I have to go sleep early and...
It was good.
Yeah, very good, thanks.
Okay.
Ok, merci d'avoir regardé. Ouais, en vrai c'est pas mal.